7.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dungeon of the Mad Mage. This is episode 103, and it's been 2 weeks, so we're gonna just immediately jump right in with a bit of a recap. Music is a little loud in a moment, though. Previously, in the Xanathar's secret lair, the party had bested Emergo, the major domo of the guild, but the battle had left them quite injured. Fearing that they did not have enough time to rest and recover, Ashes and Matashtai quaffed a large number of healing potions, magical liquid roiling in their bellies and suffusing their forms with healing energy. Meanwhile, Ezra investigated the dais where Emergo had been, finding a number of perfume bottles, and Bones checked on the exit to the southwest, finding that it led to a strangely curved hallway. After a brief discussion, the party elected to head southwest, intent on finding the Xanathar and finishing this, hopefully before the bodies in the arena were discovered and an alarm was raised. Within the oddly curved hall, they found a number of passageways. Down one, they saw a group of Kuatoa. Fortunately, the strange architecture of this place dampened the sounds around them, making it so that the Kuatoa did not notice their presence. Bones thought that the western door they had found likely led to a central location. But was it, in truth, the place to find the Xanathar, or was it a misdirection? Either way, the party heard voices on the other side. Voices that, after a zapping sound, became alarmed, and then quiet. The party decided to investigate. Through the door, they found a massive circular audience chamber with a black tile floor. A gold pattern of the Xanathar's symbol embossed the center of the chamber, and a strange bronze bell-like structure hung from the center of the 40-foot-tall ceiling. In the southern half of the chamber, standing at attention, were a number of Xanathar operatives. One large pile of ash. The thugs were taken aback by the party's sudden entrance, but they held at attention, clearly more afraid of something else at the moment. Matashtai used this as an opportunity, trying to deceive the operatives into thinking that Ezra was some high-ranking member of the guild. His deceit ended poorly, though, and after he attempted to threaten one of the members with physical violence, a fight began to break out. A fight that Ezra hoped to end swiftly with his magic. But as he reached towards his connection with the weeb, he realized he could not reach it. Suddenly, the Xanathar appeared, and a ferocious battle began in earnest. The party was easily able to defeat the Xanathar's agents, but the Beholder itself was a different matter entirely. Its many eyes fired off countless rays, paralyzing, petrifying, charming, slowing, fearing, and ultimately harming the party. As soon as one member would resist the effects of one ray, another would become crippled by them. Still, as the party fought desperately for survival, they were slowly but surely able to harm the guild leader. An arrow here, a bolt of lightning there. The beast was taking damage. Ezra, hoping to regain the momentum, instilled Ashes and Matashtai with powerful magic, and then fled the chamber, hoping to retain his concentration. But as he did, the Xanathar floated up into the bronze bell-like structure, shouting, sending his voice echoing throughout the entire lair, calling for reinforcements to come and to slay the sorcerer in the curved hall. In a stroke of bad luck, Ezra and Bones were both charmed. The Xanathar forced Bones to attack Ashes, grievously wounding the wearer.
Pretty bad.
And forcing Ezra to dispel his magic. Things were looking pretty dire for the party. But with several arrows sticking out of his side, a dagger pierced deep into the corner of his central eye, and massive patterns of scorch marks from Ezra's lightning across his body, the Xanathar, quite suddenly, vanished. And that is where we find ourselves. So, we are still in the initiative order. We pop back over to the battle map. And... oh, that is not the right
We in it, boys.
That is super loud music. Why is there... I keep getting duplicates of my battle music. Here we go. Alright. There we go. Okay, so we find ourselves not quite at the top of the turn.
We have not moved maps.
Oh, we have not moved maps. Sorry. All right, here we go. Bones has already gone this turn. The Xanathar just disappeared.
More wine.
Ashes.
More wine.
What
You're up.
effect am I under?
I believe you were prone, is what it was. I'm not sure. I know your little thing is your right, so not knowing what the other thing is we're just gonna ignore it. We didn't make a note of it.
Would I know Jane
For
knows,
context, Matashtai is paralyzed and very low on health. Ezra is charmed, and Bones is doing okay, and you're almost dead. So for context, and the Xanathar was up here before it disappeared,
and everything else around us is
dead. You do know, you do know the Xanathar called for reinforcements, but you haven't seen any arriving yet.
All right,
Ezra had called, noting
I'm gonna walk up to Ezra
that they were coming, that he could hear them in the hallway.
I'm going to unsheath my claws, ball up a fist, and just wake up. Well,
all right,
I want to do an unarmed attack on
Make
Ezra.
an unarmed attack against Ezra.
15 plus, what is it, proficiency? 19?
Yeah, plus your strength modifier.
Yeah, so it's 19 to hit.
You only have a plus.
My strength is 4.
Yeah.
Plus your proficiency.
Plus your proficiency.
Oh. Well, in that case, it's like
20.
what? That's 8.
3?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
23?
23?
Shield does not protect me from that hit. It would hit regardless.
Okay.
So even charmed, I wouldn't have
Yeah, I
done
mean
so.
that's your natural modus operandi. If you know a hit is not gonna be shieldable, you don't shield it. That's fine.
Yep. Well,
so that's a hit.
4 plus what was it? Strength.
It's just
4
it's
plus 4,
just
8 damage.
one.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, yeah, your unarmed damage is. Your unarmed damage is.
Oh, there's claw, and then there's unarmed.
I don't know that
Right?
that's the case.
I mean,
I don't think you get to differentiate with natural weapons.
Your unarmed might count as claw attacks.
Yeah,
is what they're
I
saying.
think so. double
Because
check
you're
real
not
quick.
tavern
I
brawler.
really
which
haven't.
is
This has never come up. Alright, I'm gonna look.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've never had a situation where we're like, we don't want
Sorry,
to
I don't
claw
mean
the
to
shit
hold
out of it.
up.
No, you're fine.
The
This is absolutely-
audacity, Jay.
Yeah. Oh, I just like to keep
How
things going.
fucking dare you?
Predatory strikes. You can apply your no.
You can apply.
Yeah.
Okay.
To your oh, they are unarmed strikes.
Okay.
Yes.
You can use Dex instead of Strength to attack damage roll. Yep, that's the well. This might hurt a little bit more here.
What you gotta do, my dude?
Alright.
1d8 plus your strength.
Yep. Well, it's just
Of course you roll an 8. Of course you roll an 8. And I'm
So-
unconscious. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Dang, 16
Absolutely
puts you
not.
down.
Absolutely not.
No. No.
Shit.
But that did hurt.
Well,
like
that's
fucking
not
big.
what I wanted to have happen, but I think it's better.
It's
than
also
having our-
+2 because of your feral might.
Yeah. Oh, that I mean that's included. In,
Yeah, it is. Never
yeah,
mind.
yeah.
Sorry, I see that.
That's Hero Might and Right.
I was just looking at
You're
what
right up
the listing
Yep.
says.
Okay,
Yep.
so that is the full damage. I did not take.
16 is the full damage.
16 is full damage. Yeah. Okay, so that will be.
Do I make a save or does it break?
You make a save
Shit.
I
upon
assume it's
taking
wisdom,
damage.
which suck.
DC 16 Wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Holy shit!
With
right,
advantage.
Holy shit! I heard other dice rolls, but nothing I clicked. I
Okay.
don't know if you did something.
Nope. 18. You are. Ezra is no longer charmed.
No,
Oh
shit.
god.
What's the
they're
circle behind you, by the way?
our fireball?
Oh, it's just the
Template?
template. Gotcha.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that was the template.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna no. I will choose not to attack any further, and I will drink as a bonus action.
Just get him. Kill him.
So that's plus
Oh,
7.
God, where'd he go? He disappeared. Did I recognize what he did as
He just vanished.
teleportation
He was there, he didn't.
or invisibility?
Alright, let's see.
Seeing as I'm no longer charmed and I care.
I will check and make a determination. He didn't cast anything.
He rubbed some artifact and
Go
So
Rain.
you'd seen throughout the battle there are a couple of eye stalks that he has that
that
have
have
metal
rings on them.
bands around them, basically like rings around the eye stalks, basically. One of them kind of like glowed briefly, and then he just vanished.
but I didn't recognize what the magic was. That
There wasn't a spell cast, so you're unsure. Roll me an Arcana check. DC is going to be relatively high, 22.
Oh.
Damn.
You have suspicions, but no certainty,
Okay.
right? Like definitely either some sort of an invisibility or teleportation or something along those lines, but it could be a half a dozen different things.
But
That being said, that is the end of Ash's turn.
yep, I can't talk.
And it
End
is
turn.
Matashtai's turn. Matashtai, you are paralyzed.
Yeah.
Also, I'm getting feedback from someone, I believe.
It's not me. I got headphones on.
Got headphones on. It ain't him.
Is it me? I keep popping.
I've been muted for a while, so
Yeah,
Ah.
it's
it's
definitely
not me.
Big.
Was that why everything felt so nice?
Weird.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
Damn.
Freaking me lay out, my boy.
Turn volume down. if
Only
it-
for a second.
Second up, let
Yeah.
me know.
Okay. Matashtai, you're paralyzed. At the end of your turn, DC 16 Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Please save.
Constitution save throw.
Thank you.
You
Alright,
are
rolls are
you
significantly
are
better.
no longer paralyzed, but that is the end of your turn. Ezra, it is the start of your turn.
Can I talk?
Yeah, you can talk.
I telepathically message Bones, reminding him about my Lantern of Revealing on my backpack.
Okay.
Okay. Ezra, it is your turn.
They're coming, guys. Let's go ahead. And Ezra starts by shutting the door as his object interaction.
Okay. Door shut.
Vibrates. Not actually flavor. Swing out. Swing in or out from our position.
It does neither. It kind of like rolls
Oh.
into the thing.
Gotcha.
Kind of like a sliding door, basically.
Yep.
I look at everyone. What are we doing? I can.
Is he still here?
3, 2,
If he's still here, we can find him. If he's
take an
not,
action or pass your turn.
I can get us out of here if we need to go, but
Take an action or pass your turn, Ezra.
Continues talking.
That's his action is saying that. Gotcha. Okay,
Is
cool.
to communicate.
And that's it.
I
Yeah,
can get us
absolutely.
out if we
Okay.
need to. But
Bones, it's your turn.
Hey, 15, 20, 25. Cat dash 30. 35.
Okay.
And I grab his lantern and item interact to light the bitch.
Okay. How does the lantern
Like
work?
Frodo holds the tear.
It
What-
works
what
like
are
a
we talking
normal lantern. You use oil that's already in it.
It's
so-
already in it. Anything
And-
within 30 feet, invisible creatures or objects are visible as long as they have the lantern's bright light.
Okay.
30 foot bright, 30 foot dim, it looks like.
Okay. Gotcha. And it's 30 foot bright,
Bright
30
light.
foot dim. In the bright light, invisible.
Only the bright invisible is
Gotcha.
visible.
Uh-huh. The Xanathar hovers just above and to the south of you and Matashtai.
Damn. All right. Was that my action to do that, or is that my free item interaction?
What's it say on the item? It says you can use an action to lower the hood, reducing the light to dim. It does not say anything about lighting it. I believe lighting a lantern is an action.
I'd like to lobby for it to being my free item interaction.
I think obtaining it is your free item interaction.
I leave it on his backpack and light it there.
It would still be an action to light it. Lighting a lantern is not just a button.
All right. Well, I
Guess
guess I'm done then.
You still have a bonus action.
I
If
can't
that
do
does
anything
anything
with
for
it.
you. Well, sure.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Oof. Okay. Initiative count 20.
Alright, stock.
That goes. Those are doing that.
Zach, you should use your bonus action to try and deceive the Xanathar that we don't know where he is. Where is he?
Boom. Bones and Matashtai, you suddenly feel underneath your feet the black tile square that you are standing upon begins to lever up and there's this like pushing from underneath it, and then you hear the "Someone's on it! Hey, get off up there!" As someone is trying to push the tile up from underneath you.
Occupado.
Okay. Shit. The Xanathar... Okay, that's the end of your turn. It's the Xanathar's turn. The Xanathar is surprised, is taken aback by this sudden turn of events, and immediately glares its eye at you and the lantern, Bones, its central eye. The lantern snuffs out.
Okay. The lantern snuffs out, or it just no longer... Okay, so he can... Magic is... Fire is magic?
Okay, it was an alliteration. If you want to like action economy the lantern is no longer functioning magically, but it is lit.
You have already action economy the lantern, so I'm
God,
just maintaining
fuck
my
off.
action economy.
Zach, fuck off. Okay?
That's fine with me. It doesn't. It's
That
not
is,
working.
yes,
I don't
it
want to
does
spend
not
another action
work.
lighting the
I was
motherfucker.
Zach,
Jared.
I was just describing something. You can just ask a clarifying question rather than being combative about it, okay?
I was. You got defensive.
Mhm.
No.
And he, though, I don't think that's in Zach's nature.
So, it is no longer functioning. However, the Xanathar does not disappear. It floats south, away from you all, away from Bones and Matashtai, and it's no longer hidden. So it's gonna take its.
Do we get opportunity decks?
It is
When
not
he-
on. It's not on the floor. It's 20 feet up.
Just floating up above.
Oh, okay.
It's still in the sky. Yeah.
What are these X's?
I think those are dropped items.
The red X is an ash pile. Doesn't matter. The green X was, I think, originally your dropped bow, or a Tombokiri, one or the other. But
he threw
but then you
Tombokiri.
decided to alter what you were doing with that, and then I don't think that actually happened. Anyways,
Let's get in the bath.
Does anyone remember if I had my bow on me?
I specifically do think you had your bow on you because I had a conversation. I pointed it out to you that dropping your bow and moving as far as you did meant you would no longer have a range option until you went back to get your bow, and you were like, oh yeah, I don't like that, and then you changed up what you did.
Right.
Okay, so there are 3 eye rays coming at 2 targets. So, I'm just gonna do
At 2 targets. Is he going for the kill shots?
okay. Ezra gets 2 and Ashes gets 1. Ezra.
Oh
10
no,
and
that's
a
the
4.
dusting one.
We all knew it would happen.
Ashes, you get a 6. So we will go in order of eye operations.
Technically, I think 9 is disintegration, 10 is death.
Oh,
is
straight
death.
death?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I mean,
We're gonna be able to get your body out of this one.
All right, so we go in the order of the rays themselves. So the first ray is the slowing ray that triggers on Ezra. Ezra, I need a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
Hold on, before you roll this. So this is the big death ray, right?
Not this
No,
one.
No.
This is
No,
slow.
this is a slow ray. But
Okay,
he
I'll
has
mark
the
that.
big death ray coming at him.
Okay.
It'll be the final one. Okay, you are slowed. Ezra is hit by the pale blue beam, and his actions begin to crawl as he is now slowed. Your speed is reduced by half for a minute.
You have disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Speed is reduced by half for a minute. You can't take reactions, and you can either take an action or a bonus action. That's it.
Cool.
Next up is a Telekinesis Ray on you, Ashes. DC 16 Strength saving throw.
16, easy, done.
Don't you have advantage because you're Lycan?
I
Doesn't
and you
matter.
have advantage.
Doesn't matter. You resist the force that tries to lift you up into the air. Okay. This is the jet of dark black begins to alight at the end of one of the eye stalks, aims towards Ezra, and fires.
I will look at Ezra, seeing what might happen, and I shout at him to resist it, and I offer my DM inspiration to give him advantage
Okay.
on the save.
What is the save?
DC 16 Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, and you're fucking slowed.
So it's a normal roll.
Slow does not affect it.
Oh, it doesn't.
did it.
You said,
That-
oh, okay.
Mattered. That
mattered.
DM inspiration mattered.
DJ, I love you forever.
Because with the death ray, it's save or suck. If you save, you take no damage.
Yep.
So the beam just passes by Ezra, who I'm not even Ezra. It might be cool in your mind, but in my head canon, he actually gets distracted as Ashes yells at him, and in the turning, he actually
Yep.
slightly
Okay.
dodges the death ray.
That tracks. That totally tracks.
Ezra's like, hold on. Oh, thank God.
Yo,
Whoa.
Ezra. What? What's going on? Oh, shit.
Oh God!
You just
Okay.
see this beam carve up stone out of the ground.
That is the end of the Xanathar's turn. He is 20 feet up in the air. Ashes, he is 20 feet up in the air. You can hear people coming from outside the door to the east, and there is a tile under which people are coming right now from under Matashtai and Bones.
So this is gonna be like something we're gonna have to kind of like discuss if this is like a possibility or not. But my intention would be to take out Molair's pickaxe, the war pick of wounding, and I want to, since the door rolls into place, at the point where
You
want
want to try to like
I want to
pin
try
the
to
door?
like
Yeah.
like take the pick and just like get it in there so it's like jammed.
So are you
If
saying
that's
you need to discuss that with me, or do you want to
No,
discuss
yeah,
that
well,
with
I
your
mean,
party?
That's not a traditional
Because
action in
I
D&D.
absolutely will always be like, you can definitely try to do a thing.
Okay, I would like to try to do that thing.
Okay. I think in this particular instance, probably what we want to do is see that you can wedge it in there efficiently. So we'll go with an athletics check. The DC is going to be decently steep because this is a well-crafted thing, and it's not easy to just find purchase in it. We're gonna say 18.
Okay, so I will have advantage because I'm in Lycan form.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Easy peasy.
That 25
Easy
do anything
peasy.
for you?
Yeah, so there's this brief moment, right, where death flashes before Ezra's eyes, Ashes, you realize that you might have company very shortly. You turn, draw out the pickaxe, and just ram it into the seam where the door connects, where it disappears, and it's wedged in there good.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Bonus action. A drink.
Keep drinking.
Gonna just keep drinking.
Fingers crossed.
For
keep
another
drinking.
7. And that'll be in turn.
Okay.
You'd be drinking.
At the end of your turn, now revealed, now in desperate survival mode, the Xanathar starts using legendary actions again and is going to eye-ray you, Ashes.
All right. I've done what I could.
That is another 6 your way, another DC 16 strength saving throw. Very well rolled for you.
Yep, short. How's the 26 do?
Fucking good. Okay. Matashtai, you're no longer paralyzed, but you realize people are trying to get into this chamber from a tile beneath your feet. And actually, like I can show you. You guys are standing on a big trap door leading downwards. Now
Wow.
you realize, because you can see the seam like buckling up as it's kind of like being pushed from beneath.
That is unfortunate. If I shoot my bow, is that going to impact it? That it's buckling?
No, you're you
okay.
two. It seems because you two are standing on top of it, you apparently have enough weight to cause resistance. If one of you leaves, that might make a difference. But you just shooting isn't going to do anything. I don't think your arrows are that heavy.
Okay, then I commence the shootering with Wolfsbane.
He commences the shootering. Do bear in mind, your Wolfsbane, you get none of your bonuses from Wolfsbane as a magical weapon because you are in the Xanathar's Cone right now.
Okay, so then you will need to, I think, remove 1.
Yeah,
from
well,
it.
just tell me how much the minuses are and we'll go from there. 20 and a 19. Is it a -1 on both?
Let me double check. I don't have Wolfsbane. I think it's a +1.
Yeah, so it shouldn't matter. 18 is the Xanathar's AC, so a -1 still works for both of those shots.
Okay. Pop.
Pop, pop. Again,
So
a
-1 on
-1.
each of those.
So
21.
21. You're kind of... I like to think that Matashtai just has this habit of clustering when he's shooting at something if he has the option. So now there's like 5 or 6 arrows in a space this big on the left side of the Xanathar's central eye, right? So,
Damn right.
and the creature just like "Rah!" just shrieks. And random little eye beams are kind of like beginning to flicker and blink and shoot off tiny like little spurts of energy, but they're not continuous enough to go anywhere. It seems as if the beholder, the creature, is losing control. It's the very nature of its being. It's hurt. It's frantic, but it's still alive. At the end of your turn, it shoots an eye ray at you.
At me? But
Yeah.
Fine, just dodge.
That's a 2. DC 16 Constitution saving throw as the Paralysis Ray comes back your way.
I'm re-paralyzed.
You are re-paralyzed.
That's fine. Dead weight on the trapdoor is
Dead,
great.
dead
actually.
weight on the trapdoor. That's there was silver lining. Dead weight on the trapdoor. All right, Ezra, you are slow.
So I can see that he is focused towards Matashtai.
He is focused primarily. He's focused towards Bones with that lantern.
Okay.
But yeah, you feel your connection to the weed. It is stable, if
So
somewhat. delayed.
I'm gonna take a couple of steps behind him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna channel the deepest, darkest nodes of my elemental magics
Marcus, my goodness.
and attempt to do a destructive wave.
What the fuck is destructive wave? I never heard of that in
Wave.
my life.
And it will be radiant damage, because he's not evil.
Okay. All right. DC 16 Constitution saving throw. He fails.
Damn.
A resounding crash of thunderous energy pours out from Ezra, rapidly followed by a second wave of flashing brilliant lights. The Xanathar is hit by the first wave and just sent like careening through the air, almost like a popped balloon for a moment, before the second wave hits him. And he launches back towards Matashtai and Bones. But as he does, you can see it's very clear that he has lost control, and he flies out of the sky, crashes, and slides down in front of Matashtai and Bones, that central eye just staring up at both of them. And the creature, the beholder, looks up at you both and goes, I really hate you. And then his eye goes white.
He's dead.
Yeah, we killed him.
Damn it, Ezra! I was gonna kill a beholder.
And the Xanathar lies defeated. Anything else for your turn, Ezra?
Oh boy.
We'll just tell the Skull Takers I did it. It's fine.
That's all you get is, oh boy.
Oh boy.
I'm just glad
Alright.
the instant death machine is down.
At the end of your turn, please roll a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
I do not have advantage. As it dies, I just, as my turn is ending,
It's just like,
I have a plan to get out. I have a plan to get out.
You do?
All you get. That's all you get.
okay.
Okay.
Bones,
Hello.
it's your turn. There
Okay.
is
Well, he's
pounding from underneath your feet. Matashtai is standing, bow knocked with another arrow, ready to like draw back and keep firing, but just like frozen. And the now blinded, dead form of the Xanathar lies on the ground in front of you.
All right.
What do you do?
Cool. Well, he's got a plan to get out.
Can I converse on their turns? Is that a thing?
You guys can converse. I'm fine with barking. I'm not fine with
Okay.
full conversations, you know?
Okay. Look. I'm gonna ask a yes or no question. Do we run?
No.
That seems like a bark. Okay.
No.
That's it. That's all I
no.
need to know.
We,
Okay.
so I can.
No, I don't need to know the rest. You can't.
Again, you guys can shout short sentences at each other's. Just
Okay,
don't
go
have
ahead,
like a
shout-
full multi-paragraph, like 3-page conversation over 6
Okay.
seconds.
Okay.
Question, Jeremy. Do I see / hear the shit that's going on under Matt's feet?
Yeah,
Also
you
my
saw
feet.
it. You saw it from the side as they were. It initially happened.
Okay. I would say, go there. That we're coming there, and pointing at ashes. That is.
We're coming here.
To
well.
get into a group.
Okay, so talk to me about these eye stalks that have rings
Oh,
on them.
Jesus
One of them.
Christ.
One of them has a ring.
Uh,
All of them have a ring.
3 of them
I'm already
have
here.
rings.
Oh. Okay. Which one of them did he touch and disappear with?
Roll me a perception check. But before you roll anything, heat of battle, right? laser beams flying around, dip, duck, dodge, diving. You saw it happen, but whether or not you correctly placed it and remembered exactly which one is the matter, right? So I'm gonna say DC 22 perception check. I don't even know if you can fail that, but
I just barely can. Yeah.
okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. Okay,
I
you
rolled a
did,
27.
you did not fail it. It is the middle one to the right of his eye, so you can see exactly it.
I'd like to use my action to just try and hack that eye stalk off.
Grab eye stalk, cut. The whole eye stalk comes away because there's no resistance right from the Xanathar itself. It's dead. The ring is attached on the eye stalk. Got it in your hand.
Whole thing into the bag of holding.
Poof, into the bag of holding it goes. The bag of holding explodes.
Damn, does it?
No, but that would be fucking hilarious.
Cool way to go, though.
Holy shit, my god. No.
Damn, that'd be so cool.
You throw it in. It would be so bad if it, like, caught Matt in the blast, and you actually survive, but
right
Matt dies.
I'd be real mad.
Oh my goodness.
I figured immediately after that I would probably fall to my death down the hole, but that's just my guess.
You know.
Okay, well, that's what I can do.
Okay.
So I'm here.
Sounds like a plan. There are 2 other eye stalks with rings on them for future reference.
Okay, well, I only have 1 attack, so...
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just letting you know. Or I'm not just letting you know, I'm letting everyone know for future reference. Alright, the Xanathar is dead. We hit initiative count 20, and other things keep moving. Ooh. Sometimes moving things around on Roll20 is a pain in the ass.
Often.
I'm telling you. Here's the thing. Roll20. If you ever see this, just give me custom layers. Just give me additional layers to work with. I've only got the 4 layers. Let me just add layers. Let me add layers! Alright, got that.
Is like an onion.
An onion.
Oh yeah.
Alright. You suddenly hear ashes chattering outside the wall that you are next to, the door that you are next to. You hear this gibbering, this okay.
My god, not gibbering mouthers, dude. No.
Well, no,
dude.
sorry,
No,
not gibbering. You hear Kuatoa.
Oh,
You're
okay.
familiar with their voices.
I have less PTSD versus Kuoto than I do gibbering mouthers.
Okay. There is a bunch of yelling from underneath your feet, Bones and Matashtai. And because of your combined weight, we're gonna see if they can try to shove you guys off. They have advantage because there's a bunch of them. They do not. So the tile underneath you continues to kind of like buckle and move, but it does not force you guys off. They are unable to finish opening it. But then the door to the west flies open.
Oh, shit.
Oh, well. We can only do so much.
And you see a number of individuals. You have 20 foot left. Run into the chamber. Everyone, roll me intimidation checks. Your combined total DC is 42.
I rolled a 9.
I flex
Yep.
on him.
Somebody add that up for me.
What was it,
More
DC
than
42?
42,
I would
yeah.
exceed that.
54?
42.
20 plus 17 plus 8 plus 9. 54,
More than
yeah.
42.
It's 54.
Somehow.
You see
You're welcome.
all of these Xanathar agents, as they burst into the room, weapons drawn at the ready. They scan the chamber. They see their dead brethren. They see you all, some of you severely injured, and there's this gleam of malice in their eyes. But then they see the hulking, not moving form of the Xanathar, and all of them halt. Like they like mom arm each other, right? Like, and they're just
Mom
like
arm.
they're looking at you, and there is clear uncertainty and fear in their eyes, and that is their that is their moment. That is their turn, if you will. Ashes, it's your turn. What are you doing? To give that a very clear interpretation, they seem very shaken and very low morale.
Shit. All right.
Shit.
I will.
Do you leave your post?
Well, yeah.
You leave the war pick.
I
is
don't
the
want to
question.
leave.
Oh
the war
no!
pick.
Not the
I
war
think
pick.
the
You
entire
ain't got a
time we were
choice.
talking about this, I was like, how am I going to get out here with the war pick?
You
You're
can't.
not.
You gotta leave it.
Don't leave the war pick.
Yeah, whatever. You only promised a dead king that you'd bring it back.
Well, I guess that means I'm staying with the pick.
Jesus fucking
Okay,
Christ.
did you read the thing? I'm fucking with you. Please leave the pit.
Nope.
I love it.
You're right. That's the shitty thing to do, to leave the pick. Can't leave the pick.
Ashes.
I'm gonna
Ashes,
fireball Ashes next turn. Just so
Ashes
everyone's aware.
holds himself. Is that what you're actually doing? What are you doing?
No.
Well, I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. What do you want? What are you
You
doing?
can do whatever you want. It's
It doesn't feel like that sometimes. Whatever. All right. I
Killing
drink
the
for
rest
another
of us.
7.
Another
It's the
7.
last potion I've got. That is my bonus action specifically.
Yeah.
I'll delete that in a second. I'll drop to all 4 and run towards the guys that just got in here, with the intent of just continuing to instill the fear.
Okay. You
Like,
have an,
and
you
in
have an
fact,
action.
I don't really have an action I want to do. So
Yeah, you do. You have an action left. You are trying to intimidate them. Roll an
Yeah.
intimidation check.
that'll do. I will do that. Roar. Meow.
They are.
That's yeah.
It's not
They
that
now
you.
feel more confident.
Yeah.
It's not that you're not a frightening figure. It's that they're not paying attention to you. They are focused on the body of the Xanathar. They're not focused on you. A couple of them see as you begin to cross the room, right? But you're not in their face. You're not an immediate threat in their eyes, so they are less concerned with you at the moment.
Sounds good, intern.
All right. Matashtai.
Out of curiosity, which door are we trying to get to when we leave? Are we trying to run back the way we came? Jacob, this is your plan.
What was the question? Sorry.
Where are we trying to go,
Ow.
Cotton Eye Joe? Which way? We're trying to go back the way we came in.
Fucking damn it.
Yeah, isn't that the fastest way out?
I don't know. I don't know how many people are outside the door. Ash is just pinned.
Maybe this route is. You guys are sneaky boys, so maybe that is the new route is to go where they are coming from.
Hey, Matt, we need to put that hooded
Or
lantern that
you
I
guys
fought to
grab
stay
the
lit
pick on your
out.
way out. You know?
I try to move my eyes towards him.
Oh, really, Zach? Oh, really?
Look, I fought to keep it
Uh-huh.
on. I'm now saying we need to do something to get it out. I understand my error.
Sorry. I had
take
such a
responsibility.
vindication moment.
I take responsibility for that argument.
I apologize. Y'all continue. I interrupted. What's happening? Are you guys discussing anything, or are the Wisconsin boys frozen?
No.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not-
Whoa, that was impressive. You guys like held really perfect positions there for a good 20 seconds. Like, I was
Put us
Put us
convinced.
in a hard situation. We are trying to work our shit out of it.
Absolutely. All right. Sounds like we are progressing though. Matashtai, you are paralyzed. At the end of your turn, please roll a Constitution saving throw, DC 16.
Okay. I am still
You
paralyzed.
remain paralyzed. All right, Ezra. There are a number of Xanathar agents that have entered the chamber from the west. You can. It sounds like there might be more coming from that direction. You are slowed to all shitting back. What do you want to do?
I am going to cast Mage Hand to grab Tonbokiri.
Okay. Yep. Gotcha.
And I believe in that action, I can move it 30 feet.
Yeah, because you summon it on a location within range, do the grab, and then move it, correct?
Mage hand, probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
Sounds right. Yep.
So it's an action to cast, but you use your action to control the hand, so you get to control it on...
You can move the hand up to 30 feet each time you use it.
Each time you use it, and I count the casting and activation as a use. Because you don't cast it and then it sits there for a full fucking turn doing dick all. You cast it and it does something.
So somebody move the X to... Oh, fuck. Fuck me.
Lock in.
To this location, please. Thank you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move towards my allies. I am slowed, so I have half movement. 15 feet.
Oh. Okay.
5, 10, 15. As I do, I'm glaring at these new entries
Sure.
and saying, if you want to live, leave and spread the word.
They hear you, but due to you already having used your action, you do not get to make an
I have no
intimidation
bonus
check.
action because it's slowed.
So we'll keep that in mind.
Do I make the save at the start of my turn
At
or
the
at the
end
of
of your turn,
Okay.
I believe. Yeah, at the end of your turn.
And that is a...
DC 16 Dexterity saving throw. You're still slowed.
That is a whopping 3.
My
bad.
goodness. All right, Bones.
Hmm.
You
Probably have
hear
another.
you hear Bones shouting from underneath you. You hear this. Get out of the way! I'll take care of this.
Hmm. That's pretty unfortunate. So we probably have people that come. That's pretty unfortunate. Okay. It's like buckling and shit, right?
Yeah. It's pretty clear that from your perspective, to both you and Matashtai, right? If it weren't for the fact that both of you are on top of this thing, they probably would have shoved just one person off already, right? It's the fact that you are both on it that is giving them trouble.
Okay. What kind of action economy would it be for me just to pour something out?
Just tell me what you're trying to do, and I'll tell you.
I want to pour a vial of drow poison down this hole with using as few actions as possible.
Okay, so the hole is kind of a bad term for it, right? So it's a trap door.
It on the cracks.
Yeah, it's a trap door that you guys are on, so it keeps like, buckling up, but there's a full seam. It's not like big open gaps and things like that. Like each time they slam up against it, it like jumps an inch or so, but then it settles back down. So there's not an open, like a clear opening for you to just be like, or you could step off and then wait to like throw poison in when it does open, but there's not an easy ingress for you at the moment.
Well, okay. If it's gonna cost me more than that, then I don't want to do it.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think it would cost you more than that. I think it's not a doable thing.
You just don't think it'll do anything.
Currently.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like.
No, it's not. If it was that much, it would be like bucking you guys off, right? Like it's more like this. Like there's a trap door, you two are on top of it, and it's going poof, 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 poof,
Yeah.
poof, right?
Okay, well, we probably have
Bro, get
another.
some more rings.
I was gonna say you probably have another turn to try and make your save then. So let's try and get another ring.
Okay.
I don't care which one.
All right, roll a d2 for me.
I cut the one to the left of the one I cut.
Roll a d2 for me.
God damn it! Fine. I heard
Okay.
the noise.
You grab it, shunk. It comes off. You shove that one in the bag.
All I stuck.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
All right, well, this is my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, it is initiative count 20. There's a whole lot of banging on the door to the east, where the pick is.
So are you leaving the war pig here?
Ain't got a choice.
Everyone roll me another intimidation check. Your DC has raised because there weren't any successful actions taken against them, basically. So your DC is now 48.
Thanks, Zach.
Damn, y'all are rolling well.
Dude, we're almost there already. You guys.
Yeah,
just
you're
gotta knock it
almost there
Just need
already.
one more decent roll.
They roll a 2 and a 1.
Almost certainly.
Matt.
Do you want to be the last
Oh,
one,
sorry.
Ezra?
Yep.
Yeah, both of you roll intimidation checks. That's a 5.
Okay, so 17 plus 15 plus 17 is
47.
49? Oh, that's a 10,
15
sorry.
plus
40
5 is 20.
27? I'm sorry, I saw the highlighted number.
47. Okay.
What was the DC?
48.
48.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
All 5 simultaneously hurl javelins.
This is a skill check. I'm gonna go ahead and burn a source point. Yep, I'm gonna do that to take advantage. So I'll re-roll it because that's shitty.
Okay.
22.
Hey, we did
All
it.
right. They back slowly out of the chamber, but they do not leave entirely. There are 2 of them at the front, still like heads in the door, watching what's going on. And as that happens, you can hear more people arriving down the hallway from behind them, and some of the ones in the back of the ones you can see turn and begin shouting to the others, right? They are afraid, but that might change if they get more backup.
Yeah, fair, yeah.
And now it is... Oh, nope. We have one final thing. Bones, you heard that voice on your turn. Someone from below yelling, "Get out of the way, I'll take care of this."
Yep, sure did.
And we get... with advantage... You still keep the trapdoor down from your weight, right? So there is a sturdier slam from above, and you both kind of like... Matashtai almost falls over because of his position, right? But he kind of like teeters, and as it slams back down, he kind of like rocks forward. The person now punching up from below, trying to open the trapdoor, is significantly stronger than the ones that were trying to do so before. Probably unlikely that just you and Matt are going to be able to keep this trapdoor closed. Ashes, it's your turn.
He runs and sits on the trapdoor.
No, I've got a better idea. Hold on, let me see. No. I'm thinking, what would it take?
It's definitely possible. It's definitely
push
possible.
Xanathar's dead corpse over the hatch.
But it would take you trying to push his dead corpse over the hash.
Based on the size of it, would the mass be considered heavier than the 2 bodies that are currently holding the hatch down?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean,
roll for it too.
It logically, it seems like the answer is yes, right? But if this thing's like, yeah, if this thing's inside is like empty or made of like fucking cotton candy, then who fucking knows, right? Like, but typically your answer would be yeah, definitely.
Do it. All right. I'm gonna place my hands, like I'm gonna grab its like jaw bone.
Sure. Okay. It is a big creature, and as you set yourself to it, you can feel it is heavy, definitely. So, this is going to be a decently challenging skill check, especially considering you actually have some resistance that you're working against. Bones, given the opportunity, will move out of the way easily enough, but Matashtai is incapable of moving out of the way currently. So,
sure, it's just the
oh yeah, like if you shove hard enough, Matashtai will go along with, right? But he provides additional resistance. So this is going to be a DC 22.
26.
That advantage. That advantage did it. That advantage absolutely. The first like
just my bare feet.
Right, like the first one like you set and push, and the first one kind of like slips, but then the second one like nails dig into black tile, and you hear this kind of like nails on chalkboard scraping as your nails slide and then lock, and you push. And I'm gonna say, Bones, you're able to just move out of the way from the forced push to the side, unless you want to go backwards.
No, I'm cool just going moving to the right or left, whatever. direction.
Matashtai, though, does not have the option, and as the bulk of the Xanathar pushes up against him, Matashtai goes and collapses on his back, timber style, and is now prone.
Awesome.
Well, you know. But you're pushed out of the way, and the Xanathar is pushed onto the trapdoor, and all of a sudden there is that poof, poof from below is like more like.
All right. So let's see. That was from here. I was here. 15. It's 25. So that means I've got 20 movement speed left. And then I'm going to at least start making my way towards the bads.
The bads?
No.
I don't do that.
No.
You turn and you start walking, and then Ezra's like, no.
I decide to remain where I am, and I flex over my feet.
Nice. Okay. If that is the end of your turn, Matashtai, it is your turn. At the end of your turn, please roll me a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
I'm unparalyzed.
You are unparalyzed. You're on your ass. You're almost dead, but you are unparalyzed, and you're also kind of squished up against the... I mean, you've been conscious this entire time, so you know what's going on, but you're like right up, the bulk of the Xanathar is kind of curled up and over your feet, so your feet are kind of like stuck under the Xanathar, and you're like, oh.
This sucks.
Alright, that's the end of your turn. Ezra, your turn.
I will use my action to bring Tonbo Kiri to Matashtai.
I could have got that.
Boop. Right there. A magical hand just drops Tonbo Kiri
Drops on my chest.
on your chest.
Clean yourself up, fool.
15, that is my action and movement because slowed, and fuck my life.
Yeah.
Well, that makes things easier.
And
Okay.
you are no longer slowed.
I will say... Bones, Matt. Come here.
To my side, my noble and Harryar.
End of my
All
turn.
right. Bones, it's your turn.
Okay, I take another eye stalk.
Okay, you take the third eye stalk.
I use the bloody eye stalk to snuff out the lamp.
Okay, done.
Thanks.
You have
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
okay.
Bonus action 35, 40, 45, 50.
He said to him, not me.
We just have to be next to each other so we can touch both of us.
Sure.
Okay, fine. I'm done here.
Okay. At initiative count 20, the banging underneath the Xanathar continues. But it is clear, at least at this current interim, it is not possible for whatever is down there to get out from under there without something changing. From behind the guys to the west, you see a teeming crowd form of more individuals.
I should have fireballed them.
And seeing all of them here, looking at you, you can see there's kind of like they're talking back and forth. There's a lot of shouting, and you can see kind of like the ones that are looking in, the ones that are forward, right? There's this impetus growing behind them. There's this go on, get in there, go on, do it. You know, kind of like mental. They're psyching themselves up. They're readying for this. As that happens, you hear, all of a sudden, you hear that from the east, the door that is pickaxed. You hear this, the right, that whole thing. You hear this sudden, these sudden shouts of alarm. This, and then you hear this faint battle cry. But it's a bunch of mixed different shouts, and some of them are in slightly foreign languages.
That's encouraging.
They're shouting the names of various cities of the Sword Coast.
Oh.
What?
And one of them, Bones, you just barely hear this because you're the one with the stupid high perception.
Yes, I am.
You just barely hear someone shout, "For the Lord's Alliance!"
Hey, do we have a quest to find someone from the Lord's Alliance? I don't know or remember.
For the Lord's Alliance.
Does it sound like that dumbass halfling?
No.
Oh.
That's
All
not
right.
a battle cry you shout in the Xanathar's regiment.
Okay, is somebody checking to make sure we're not missing a quest or something?
Okay, so,
Hold on.
do we need a quick freeze to check the quest logs and everything like that?
Somebody check. I don't.
Because
Longer
if
than a
we would
quick
like,
freeze.
I don't keep a quest log, but
we could take a quick break. Or do you guys want to go for a few more?
Let's go till the top of the turn order.
Okay.
Then I'll deal with that.
Let's see how it goes. All right. You all hear this, and then Ashes, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Since I didn't hear, does anybody mention that there's backup?
No, you all heard that, right? All of you heard the commotion and the various shouts and fighting. I was specifically saying Bones heard that one particular thing that would have made more sense to the rest of you.
so when I heard that, I said, "For the Lord's Alliance," just like that.
Just I know this is meta as fuck. Do we go help the Alliance, or do we go fight the tunnel to the
No,
west?
we fucking leave.
No, we get the fuck out.
Okay.
Stay to the plan.
Out.
I do nothing, I guess.
Y'all some big old bitches.
There is
I say we go
nothing
help the
Lord's
Lord's
Alliance
Alliance.
to what this fight was.
Right, I do nothing in turn.
Okay.
mean,
The
Matashtai.
Alliance had infiltrators in the Xanathar who are now realizing that we are attacking him and have come to our aid.
This is how we die. This is how we die. It's not all the shit we did before. It's this decision.
You said I'm not doing anything.
No, I'm talking to Mitch. I'm not talking to you.
Ashes. No, you're good where you are. You're fine.
Okay.
I stand
Alright.
up, picking up Tamakiri on my chest.
Okay.
Anything else
please
magical
move next
on the
Bones.
Xanathar?
Please move next, Bones.
There is nothing else that looks like a material upon the beholder's body.
I walk over.
I was really counting on them breaking in that door for us to get out. This is really unfortunate.
All right. If that's the end of Matashtai's turn, it's Ezra's turn. What's happened?
Ezra's gonna shift next to the corpse.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna go ahead and twin cast Greater Invisibility on Bones and Matashtai.
Okay.
And say, give us a moment. When we disappear, run for the exit.
What
I gotta wait.
exit?
Yeah, that's what I've been asking this whole time.
I'm leaving it up to you guys, but
This is how we die.
you got a minute.
Okay.
You are now invisible with Greater.
All right.
You know
Both
where we are
Matashtai,
going.
Matashtai and Bones both disappear. As that happens, you hear almost instantaneously, right? Like you hear this kind of like this rippling from the west, and you hear, "Look, there's only 2 of them now. Get them!"
It's pretty funny.
And that's the end of your turn, Ezra? Alright, we're back at the top of the turn order, and I think with Matashtai and Bones now invisible, but no apparent exit available, Ezra and Ashes ready to flee, but now seen as just 2 weaker, wounded targets for the combatants to the west. The Xanathar on top of the trapdoor, holding back whatever wave is beneath this audience chamber, but also the addition of a foreign force, friend or foe, that has seemingly engaged the Kuatoa to the east. At that point, we will go ahead and take our break, and we will be back shortly for more Dungeon of the Mad Mage. In just a few. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.